Hi everyone, welcome to A Godly Home. Today's video is going to be a day in the life style video, and this is October 2nd, which is a Monday, and I'm not sure when you guys will see this because it's taking me a long time to get stuff edited and uploaded. So I've been thinking a lot about the fact that I need to cut down on the amount of videos that I put out, and thinking about how you guys said you liked all the topics. But at one video a week, in addition to Testimony Thursday, it would take forever for me to rotate through the topics. And if somebody's waiting for a particular topic, it would be a long time. So I was thinking if I did day in the lifestyle videos often for my one video a week, it would kind of hit a bunch of random topics in one video. So this morning, I'm super tired. I have showered, gone down cellar, put in a load of wash. When that's done, I'll hang it out. I've got my dishes soaking to wash, the ones that always seem to be in the sink by morning. And I'm outside. It's really cool out here this morning. I'm trying to take advantage of these nice mornings because we all know winter will be here in the blink of an eye. And I want to soak up all the sunshine and fresh air I possibly can right now. So today is going to be a very different kind of day for me. First of all, I'm not feeling well, and I haven't been feeling well for about a week. I think I'm just really worn down, overtired, and wiped out, but I just don't feel good. I am just pushing forward for everything. I do have my cup of 1850 coffee here. I'm thankful for that. So last week, I went up to my grandmother's 2 times, once to go to church with her and spend the day with her, and then the other time for a family gathering. And the family gathering was on Friday. So I gave my husband the grocery list, and he said he would grocery shop for me while I was up with my grandmother. And so I wrote out the list for, things they needed for work lunches and stuff like that. And I already had a good variety of other stuff. And by Friday night, we found out they were going to have a mill shut down for the week. So my husband and son will be home with me this week, which I'm thrilled about. It will be a no paycheck week. But that's why we keep our spending down, so that when these things come up, they can just take the week off without pay and take it kind of like a vacation. When they have a mill shut down, sometimes they will let them work doing odd jobs, but we'd rather have them be home, and so we just don't overspend so that we can do that. So I'm hoping, even though I'm way behind on housework and stuff like that, and had been planning originally to use this week to try to get caught up because I don't need to go to my grandmother's. Now it's more important to me to spend the quality time with my husband and son. So I'm going to try to get up each day this week and get the bare minimum done so that if they do want to go do something, I'm available for that. Or even if they want to do something here, play board games or whatever, that I'm available. So I have been working on a list of bare minimum things that need to be done each day this week, and a couple days with nothing written down, that if there's a day I didn't get something done, I could just roll it on to those days and get it finished up. And one of the things I need to do today is I've got a couple of orders of food storage that's arrived, and I'll have my son take those up to my area where I keep them, and then I'll just have to organize it. And Yesterday, we made those black bean burgers. I put the link to that video on the community page. It's an older video, but those are so delicious. You might want to check that out. I also yesterday got a 1920s spice cake video posted. I have a few more videos that are pre-filmed. I just have not had a chance to edit. They are on the GoPro and they take a lot of work just to be able to view the footage because of my old computer. So for today, I have down for our meal meatballs and gravy, a double batch. That way we can have some leftovers if we need it throughout the week. Squash, mashed potatoes. That will be our big meal of the day. Obviously dishes, laundry, that's every day. I need to go through, do like a quick clean, pick up all the clutter, sweep the floors, and just, I'm going to fast damp mop them like you've seen me do in the 5-minute clean. And then I need to get my bills paid, and that's it. Then I'm available for whatever. I know Corey's still working on putting trim around the outside new windows in the house on the siding. And that's been terrible for him this year. It just will not stop raining, and he's just like hitting it every time it's dry. But thank God he's down to the last window, so I don't think he'll be too long with that. But then he said he needs to do body work on the pickup before winter. He didn't realize that up underneath it's showing a lot of rust, so maybe he'll end up using part of the week for that. I'm not sure, but I'll get you little clips and stuff throughout the week of what's going on, what we're actually doing. I might as well tell you, I don't normally do like a meal plan. I just repeat by the same stuff we like to eat. And I find a lot of times if I do up a meal plan, there'll be leftovers that go to waste. I kind of like to check the refrigerator each day, figure out if we got something that needs to be used up. That works better for me at this age, but I know younger people have to start somewhere, and meal plans come in super handy for them. And so I'm trying to get better about doing a meal plan so that I can share that and it would help some of the younger viewers out. But it's just really not my thing. I just prefer to go by the day and take a look around and decide what we're going to eat. But I did write one up for this week, knowing that it could be a busy week, and if I'm just drawing a blank at mealtime, I can go off of the menu. So for Tuesday, I have down tacos. My husband won't eat those, but I wrote down some different ideas for him of fast things I could cook while I'm making tacos for my son and I. And one of those options would be English muffin pizzas for him. Or I have those frozen like chicken cordon bleus and some French fries I could put in the oven for him. And then Wednesday for a meal plan, I have breakfast. Cooking 2 pounds of bacon, 1 pound of maple bacon, 1 pound of regular. And then that gives us bacon that's ready to also for like regular breakfast or BLTs at lunch. My son and I love the maple bacon. My husband not so much. Then some potato hash, some scrambled eggs, some homemade waffles. That's what we'll have for our big meal Wednesday. And on Thursday, with the testimony Thursday, wow, the traffic's loud this morning and we don't even sit near the road. Anyways, I try to do, when I cook my big meal at lunchtime, I try to do enough that it will go for 2 meals. And then that way, when Marissa and I are done with the live, we can just warm up our supper. And so I'm planning on making a Maine chop suey that's totally different. I think some of you call it a goulash or something. I do have a video for that. I will link that in the description box. And we're just going to have some oven toast. And anyways, I hope all of you guys are doing well. And I'll show you some clips of stuff. Thank you for being so patient with the channel as it makes this transition. God is good. I am starting to see the patterns of the things that people are watching the most. And one of those things is our days out. So we will definitely be continuing with those. And obviously Testimony Thursday. I know you guys enough to know if we're doing a day in the life video, you want to see Sloopy. And I've zoomed in on her because she does not like to be on the camera. Sloopy, what are you doing? What are you smelling? Sloopy. That was my husband's breakfast. And then I'm having this toasted English muffin with a little bit of mustard over the top. And then I have this one piece of leftover chicken fried spam from the other night. And I'm popping that on there. And this was a delicious breakfast. And it used up something that was left over that needed to be used. So the day has not gone as we thought at all. My husband got up and we were talking about what we might want to do today once our work was done. And we made a plan. And I thought I would make that meatballs and squash and mashed potatoes more supper time since he was going to have the week off. And we were going to go take a ride somewhere. And then my son came down and he said he had talked to the boss and that they were going to work after all and they needed to hurry and get ready for work. So Remember what I said about I don't generally write a menu? These are probably reasons why. So I didn't have time to start that meal then and get them fed before they went to work. So I made black bean burgers again for my son. He ate those for lunch and brought those in his packed lunch with mini chips. And then I threw that frozen cordon bleu and a package of French fries in the oven that I said I had on hand. And my son had French fries with his burgers too. And Corey and I had the cordon bleu and the French fries. And we'll worry about doing the squash and stuff maybe tomorrow. I can get it started a little bit earlier, or maybe I can even peel the squash in advance tonight. But yeah, that really that really didn't work out as we had thought that it would, and that's kind of a little bit the way it is for us with when they worked in the woods. You never knew it was based on weather if they were going to work, and the mill doesn't seem to be a lot different. It can be breakdowns and stuff like that, maintenance times where they do these shutdowns. So they have been hurried off to work, and now wow, my head's scrambled. I'm still not feeling good. It's 3 o'clock at this point, so I have stopped anything that I was working on, and I'm setting down for my prayer time. I like to set a time each day for prayer and Bible reading. So I'll be doing that for a little bit, and then I'll get back at the original plan for the week, which is getting the house cleaned up. Okay. So I just finished doing the dishes for the third time today. I got the laundry off the line and folded. I need to mend this pair of pajama pants. The waistband is coming undone and the string is out. I'm just going to put the string back in, and then I will just do a regular stitch by hand around the waistband. Then also, I have on the table, my whole table is full of stuff. I might as well just show you what I got on here, and then just know I'm going to take care of all of it. Inside this box, I have the start of a package going out for Becky and Johnny, and it is going to be 3 cans of Moxie. Corey picked this up for them. Becky and Johnny, when you get this package, give it a taste test and do a little quick video telling us what you think of it so that we can share that on the channel. And I have been saving bubble wrap and padded envelopes and brown paper and you name it to be able to pack this safely so it doesn't explode. I'm going to put it in another box too so that it's like double thick. So I'm going to be doing that tonight. And while we're talking about Becky and Johnny, they sent me this 1850s coffee and the garden seeds, these beautiful knee-high wool socks, and these chocolates, which are my favorite chocolates recently. The coffee is another bag of 1850. I know you saw one a few weeks ago. And they also sent me a broom to be able to use in my bathtub, like you saw on the 5-minute cleaning hack. Thank you, Becky and Johnny. I love this stuff. Then this is food storage that I told you about. I've got a big bag of the bacon bits. I've got chicken gravy, brown gravy, 6 boxes of onion soup mix, and then 4 bags of sugar. that I need to take care of. And now Jacob's not home to lug it upstairs for me. So I will be doing that. And then my table is rounded with garden produce. I have been ripening my tomatoes out in bags because we are getting cooler nights and I don't want to take the chance of losing any of the tomatoes. And I have potatoes and squash and tomatoes and more tomatoes over here. And then I have this that I picked yesterday. And all of these green tomatoes need to go in a bag, and I need to get the ripe ones out of there. But I'll show you a shot of the table once I get all of this done. The table looks much, much better. And now on to the mending. So I put a safety pin on the end of the string, and that is the easiest way to feed the string back through. And I'm just pushing it ahead and grabbing it and pushing it ahead again. I know it's hard to see, and then I can pull it right through the hole. That was step one. So I'm just doing quick little stitches across, several at once, making sure I'm getting through all of the layers, and then I'll pull my thread and I'll go right along there like so. I'm too hungry to wait to cook supper. I need a little snack to tide me over so that I'm not too hungry while I'm cooking. Back there, I have some garden potatoes with the skins on and some of those rattlesnake beans cooking together. I've added some mushrooms to some leftover gravy. I have one of the, Sloopy, get out of there. Hi. I have one of the chicken cordon bleus left over, and now I'm going to fry some zucchini. I've got some eggs and milk in this bowl, and I'm going to plunge it in there. And then in this one, I have some Italian breadcrumbs. And then I've got some hot oil over here on medium heat. And it's going to go right in. I pre-cut all of them, and we'll have them in the fridge so I can just cook a few each night this week. Okay, fried zucchini, the chicken cordon bleu with gravy, mushroom gravy, the potatoes and rattlesnake beans with mushroom gravy, and cottage cheese with pineapple. I am starving tonight. And you guessed it, dishes for a fourth time. I stacked them right on top of the other ones. I'm too tired at this point in the evening to care. I still have other work that needs to be done. Hi guys, it's the next day. I forgot to film the ending to that video. I wasn't feeling well still, and I sat down and got caught up in this Russian movie, which is super funny because usually when I go to watch movies, I find them inappropriate within a few minutes and I don't watch them. But for whatever reason, this one was cheesy and it had been English dubbed over the top.
but I just loved it. I'll put the link to that video in the description box. It was done in 45-minute sections, so it was a 4-part. And I also received a gift from Nessa's Nook today. Super excited about this. I'll put a picture in. You'll be seeing that in an upcoming video, but I didn't want to wait too long to post it. So there is a photo of it. I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.